watching Agatha all along. It's like a nightie. Hey! Red pot, that's so cool. You watch my video on the table. I think a bird like grabbed it out of the pot. Good morning, everybody. I am back from my houseboat. It was very fun. It was exciting. It was crazy. Everybody was very fun and nice, which was cool. I didn't know more than half the people. I didn't know about half of the people on the girls' boat, and I only knew like 4 or 5 guys on the boys' boat because it was a bachelorette house party. But it was very fun, and I got to be the captain. I got to learn how to drive the boat, which was so exciting. I know how it works and everything now. I kind of lost my voice. Yes, we were screaming songs, partying, and having the time of our lives. It was very fun. And I wasn't going to make a video this week because, of course, I'm tired and yada, yada, yada. And then I woke up this morning and I had a hunkering to make a little vlog ski. So we're doing a casual vlog this week. Exciting. I have a few things that I want to show you. I went to the thrift store yesterday and got some goodies. I didn't get what I'm looking for because I'm still on the hunt for a fabric that I like for the chairs outside on the patio. I have said before I want something blue, I think. And I don't want a stripe because there's already so many stripes out there. So I'm kind of having a hard time finding something. I should go back to Fabricland, but I don't remember them having anything that really caught my eye last time I was there. And so I was trying to find something at the thrift store, like a nice curtain or something. So we're still on the lookout. Maybe I'll go back to a couple stores today. But I did find some other things because, of course, there's always something at the thrift store, isn't there? I need to put my hair up. And I'm making the bed. You know, funny story, Brendan used to start work at 2 p.m. most often. Like, he would usually be in the afternoon, or he used to work at like Mountain Equipment Co-op, and then he would work at even like 10 or whatever, and I would work at 8. So he had to make the bed every day. Honestly, for like 3 years. I mean, I would make it on the weekends and stuff when he went to work, but I barely made the bed for like 3 years. And now he works at 5:30 every day. So I'm on bed making duty, and I'm not complaining. I still don't really like how our bed is made. It kind of just looks bad with 2 duvets, and I don't think there's any way to really fix that unless I put like a blanket over top of the whole thing, which seems kind of like a pain and unnecessary, but I don't really like how the 2 duvets look. It just kind of looks silly, but it's the sacrifices that we make for comfort because I love sleeping with 2 duvets. And I'm having an Earl Grey tea. Oh, and I'm hitting my head. My mom got me on this creamy Earl Grey tea, and there's a hair in it. Yum, 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 yum. And we're watching, what's the show called? Oof. We're watching Agatha All Along. It's a Marvel TV show about witches. It came out last year. I think there's a season 2 coming out this year. But I was listening to Amy Poehler's podcast, and Aubrey Plaza was on it, and she's on Agatha All Along, and they were talking about it. And I was like, how did I miss this show about witches that has Aubrey Plaza and Catherine Hahn? So now I'm watching it, and I was thinking it was going to be kind of like a kid's vibe, like maybe a little spooky, but nothing crazy. And it's very scary. There's been like car accidents. There's been like slicing of hands. There's been spooky witches. There's creatures that are crawling on all 4s. I don't like it. I'm scared, but I'm watching it because I love the story. I'm here for the plot. And I got Brendan to watch it with me, which made it less spooky, but he really wasn't enjoying it very much. Like, he was kind of on his phone a lot. So I'm just going to watch it without him. Even though he does like Marvel, I guess if they're included in the new Marvel Universe stuff, then I'll just fill him in. But they also started talking about WandaVision, if anyone's into marbles, if anyone's into playing marbles. And I never watched WandaVision, so now maybe I'll have to go back and watch that. I obviously know who Wanda and Vision are, but I never watched the TV show, so maybe I'll go back and watch that. Anyways, we're watching this now. I'm excited. It's really good. I'm absolutely breezing through it. There's only 9 episodes, and I think I have like 2 left. And we have a laundry cake from the houseboat weekend. So I'm going to plug away at this, and I'll show you some of my thrift finds, and then we can get to our activities for the video. We have just a couple of activities. Ooh, maybe I'll show you my thrift finds that are in here that I got for the houseboat. So I went to one thrift store, okay? I went to one Value Village, and I was planning on going to other ones if I didn't find my stuff. And then I found truly everything that I needed at this one Value Village. I got this. So there was a bunch of themes on the houseboat. This dress, it's like a silk blue underneath. And then there's this chiffon over top that has roses on it. It's like a nightie, and one of the themes in the morning was pearls and prosecco. You wear like blue pajamas or something blue and like cute, and some of the girls had like pearls that we like pasted on our face and stuff. Another one of the themes was spicy wifey, which we just wore like our bathing suits and like a sarong around our waists. Me and my sister is we. The next morning was found her perfect matcha, and we all wore green. And I found this cute little romper also at the same Value Village. It's like a nice material. It doesn't have a tag. I don't know where it's from, but it's so cute, and it was like perfect for the theme. So then I wore that with my green bathing suit. And then we had Tequila Sunset was the last night, and so everybody wore like sunset colors. And I found this, same Value Village, this gold dress. It has this little flower clasp situation, and it's literally like shimmering gold. And it's so cute. So I was so excited about that. Found all those for the houseboat. Not that they were like sticklers on the themes, but I was like, you know what? I'll spend an evening thrifting and see what I can find. And boy, did I ever. Okay, I'm watching my show. Leave me alone.
What can I say? I like the bad boys.
One of the girls is sacrificing herself. I've got chills. Oh, and I also thrifted these suckers. These red sweat shorts. They're Champion. They're cool, they're cute. My other ones were pilling because they're from our den and they're trash quality. And I just need to thrift all my clothes because one thing about thrifting is that it's most likely been worn before quite a bit and been through the wash a few times. So you can tell if it's good quality. Like it's either already pilling or it's most likely something that's good quality that's going to last and not pill. Like those shorts have clearly been worn. Someone had them before and they are like not in brand new condition. But I'm like, these are gonna last for sure. They're actually like a nice material. There's no signs of pilling or anything like that. And they're not like thin. So honestly, I just need to thrift all my clothes. Even like I was thinking workout clothes I need to buy somewhere online and stuff, which I do get some from the Gap and stuff, and those are usually good quality. Even then, I found some at the thrift store that are also good quality. It might be hard to find like a matching set, which I like a matching set, but you can still find lots of workout clothes at the thrift store, and I prefer thrifting everything, so. And I even found brand new socks yesterday. I found a bunch of pairs of these brand new white tube socks, which are the socks that I wear. So they're perfect. This was one of the sarongs. My sister wore this sarong that I also thrifted. I wonder if she wants to keep it. She's gonna die. Wow, I have chills. The episode ended. We don't know if she died or not. Oh, no, she totally did.
No place like home. Retaining stain. Find her bird! What? You hold nothing.
You hold nothing.
Nothing. You hold nothing. You hold nothing.
Show's getting dramatic. We're done the laundry cake. Yay! These things are still drying. I'm gonna go get my other thrift finds and I'm gonna show you. I washed them and I'm putting them on my bed, but I wouldn't care either way. Okay? I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but I just really wouldn't care. But I know some people care about that. So I got some new sweaters for fall because fall is falling upon us. This one is cable knit. Okay, I'll put it on for you even. Ow, my hair. My hair. Ow. Do we like what we're seeing? Probably not with these purple shorts, but okay. And the reason that I got these new sweaters is because I have two other ones. I have a white one and a brown knit sweater. I think I'm going to keep the white one, but this is the brown one, my old one. And they already were oversized. And now that I've lost some weight, they're just way too big. I'm literally drowning in it and have to roll up the sleeves a ton. And it's like sagging off my bod. So we're going to get rid of this one because we have the gray. And I have a lot of clothes somehow. Just collected lots. So I do need to get rid of lots of things. I think we're going to do a fall cleaning. But yeah, I think you're supposed to bring one in and send one out. And I'm bringing two in and sending one out. So it's a lovely maroon color and it's 100% cotton. It's a nice one. It says that it is from Lachlan, British inspired, made in Bangladesh. And it has an interesting knit to it. And then this one's just like your classic cable knit. It's from Simon's. Oh, it says it's recycled fibers. I don't know what that means. Probably polyester. 100% cotton. Whoa, that's nice. Oh my God. These are nice sweaters. Wow. 100% cotton. See, that's something to look for. These are going to last, hopefully. I think that means good things. Not that I know anything about fibers, but... So we're excited about those sweaters. Not that I ever talk about fashion, but we are. And then we got this bag. It has like a cool painted little scene on it. And it's a tote bag, but it zips. Even though it's the end of the beach season, I wanted a bag like this for the beach because it could fit like both Brendan and I's towels and like a bunch of snacks and stuff. I just really need like a giant tote bag because all of mine are good, but they're kind of medium and this one's huge. So I think it'll be good. We're going to test it this weekend because it's going to be so nice outside. We're going to go to the lake, I think. And then we got a boring item. There's 4 of these plates, but 2 of them are downstairs drying. They're plastic, they're yellow. They feel very sturdy though, they're thick. And our plates in the van are all scratched up because they're like coated. They're made of metal, some sort of metal, but they have like a coating on them that's scratching off. So we just needed some new van plates. So I got 4 of these van plates. And also those ones are a bit smaller than the ones that we have, which is good because the ones we have are just too big. Like unnecessarily too big. Like you could still fit a bagel or a burrito on those. And when we eat salad and stuff, we eat it in a bowl anyway. And then I got, this is for the patio kind of. I have a little lemon tree that I thought would look cute in this red pot that I found. So we're gonna replant our lemon tree into here today. Also for the patio, just for styling, I got this that I thought was really cool. It's a nice green color, ceramic glazed, and it has a hole in it, which I could have drilled a hole in it anyways, but I thought we could put like a tea light in here and then it won't matter if it rains, it'll just go through the drainage hole. So we could just keep this outside and put a little candle in it. It'd be cute. So that's what we're working with. Oh, and I also got a wallet. I found this Matt and Nat wallet. It was only $4. It's nice red. Matt and Nat is a vegan leather company, in case you didn't know. And it's got so many pockets for all my things and a coin purse that I didn't zip closed. Yeah, it's a good wallet. Oh my God. And I got a clock. So I have a clock downstairs in the garage that I bought about a year ago and I was gonna paint it. It's a large wall clock. It's probably like this big. I never got to painting it and I never even put a battery in it. And every time I'm working in the garage, I'm like, oh, I wonder what time it is. And I don't want to have to go grab my phone or I'm always asking Siri what time it is. But it'd be nice to just look on the wall and know what time it is because sometimes Brendan's waiting for me for dinner and stuff. But I found this one that's so cool. It's stainless steel and then it has this little red triangle at the top. And then one of the hands here is orange. I just love the little pops of color. It's so cool. So I've already put a battery in this one and I don't need to paint this one because I love the stainless steel. So we're gonna hang this on the wall in the garage. Woohoo! I guess I should turn off my show and we can get to some activities. I think my lemon tree is dying, but I'm hoping it can be salvaged. I might go grab a sweater. I also recently thrifted these little slippers. For our first activity, my dad gave me these little clips to hold a broom because he watched my video on making the table and he thought that the galvanized pipe could fit in these and we could attach it to the table. Perfect. I think you just get these at Home Depot or whatever. They're just little broom clips. Wow, nice. It's perfect. And now everything you need for the table is all together. Awesome. It's really in there. Okay, now we have to do some replanting. This is for later. So I want this little jar that I have, so I need to replant this tree. This is a dragon tree. It's really small. I wanted a big one. I recently did buy a big one, actually, off of Facebook Marketplace. That I'll show you eventually, but I just got this one at IKEA. Wow, it's got lots of roots. More than I was expecting. That looks fine to me for now. I don't know why it looks so weird, but maybe I'll look for a different pot for it eventually. We'll do our lemon tree. So I just grew this from a lemon seed from a lemon that I had. And it doesn't look like it's doing very well, actually. I think a bird like grabbed it out of the pot and tried to eat it. That looks pretty good. Put our rocks on top. What-a. I need more rocks. Okay, those look pretty good. Here's our cute trees. I need to wash this. So for our next DIY, we have these little solar lights. I think they're from IKEA, but the globe that was on it is broken. So I'm gonna cut the little hanging piece off, and it's basically just like a solar puck, but it happens to fit perfectly in here. So now this is a little tabletop lantern. Anyway, I think it's gonna be cute. That's that. And then we're gonna use these solar lights. Hopefully they fit in here. This is another easy solar DIY. Let's stuff these in here. And I thought we could put it in like a pot like this. So we're just gonna hide this globe back here. And it looks cute, like a little mystical globe. Okay, you guys, another thing that I wanted to do is feed my sourdough starter. My sister gave me this sourdough starter, and I've been making sourdough and eating it for breakfast, and we're almost out. So we're gonna make some more. The way to feed it is I'm gonna add like 70 grams of flour and 70 grams of water. And now we stir it up, and then I'm gonna let it sit on the counter all day, and it will expand, and then we can make sourdough with it. And you'd be beautiful and pale with yellow hair like her. So then I put this piece of plastic on top with the jar ring so that the jar can expand, because there's gonna be air created in there. And we're just gonna leave that sucker out. I'm going to make my breakfast while we're at it here. I used to have bagels, but lately I've been doing sourdough. This is my toast. And usually I do like a tofu spread. It's kind of like a ricotta tofu situation, but I didn't have any tofu yesterday, so instead I made this dog food looking thing. Yum, yum. It is an olive and sun-dried tomato and walnut tapenade situation. Probably didn't need to blend it as much as I did, but I really wanted it to kind of be more of like a spread. And this is also good in burritos. I usually make this for burritos. And we just have a few tomatoes left. That's okay, there's more on the way today. We did a grocery order for this afternoon. I just put tomatoes on top. Ah, he's getting away on me. Not so fast, little guy. Yada, yum. So I'm going to eat my toast, and then I'm going to be on my merry way. I have to go to work soon. I hope you guys like this little vlog. Sorry that it was just a little vlog this week, but your girl's busy. Now that summer's over though, I basically have no plans for all of September and October, which is exciting. So surely we can get some things done. Thank you for watching, as always, and I'm going to keep watching my spooky show. Good boy.